this is Darkrai. He's a reticulated python. He's been introduced on my TikTok, but not the YouTube channel yet. He's a motley golden child, and he's really stuck in shed right now. I already cleaned him up. That's why I'm letting him slither all over me, because he already destroyed his enclosure yesterday. I tried to give him one bath, it wasn't enough, so now we're gonna help him get the rest of the shed off. And you can tell that it's ready to come off because of how clear it is and how like it just falls right off. Like he wants this to come off. If this gets stuck, it'll lead to infections and stuff. But so his morph is motley golden child, and you can tell because he's all black with that rainbow shimmer. And we're in Moon's room right now because it's the best place to get shots. It's the best lighting. But also someday when she turns 5 years old, we're gonna try and breed them and get a hybrid. In the wild, that does naturally happen. Retics and Burmese pythons will naturally breed sometimes, and they create what's called a Borneo bat eater. And they're called that because Borneo, there's lots of caves with bats in them, and they'll just sit in the doorways of the cave and catch bats out of the sky. It's really cool. So I'm not sure what their babies will look like. Come over here and show them. So the thing about genetics is a lot of traits like these are recessive. And for you to get a morph, you have to often breed two of the same morph. And so I don't think their children will come out looking super cool. They might come out just being normal Borneo bat eaters, which I'll try and put a picture of that on the screen. But this is Darkrai right now. Between pythons specifically, they like females to be bigger than males for breeding. So, even though he's way smaller than her, they should still get along fine. But not yet, they're both not ready. So now we're just gonna get him in a bath, and that'll help loosen up this stuck shed, and then we'll be able to slide it off. And how you run a bath for a snake is no soap, it's just straight up water, and they will rub off any bad stuff. Sometimes snakes will be more defensive in shed. Me and Darkrai have a pretty good relationship at this point, so he's more chill with me. Hopefully he'll settle down and realize this bath is good for him. Actually, we might keep him on my arm the whole time. Because I can probably still help him shed it off that way. And all I'm doing is applying just enough pressure to try and loosen it and get it off for him. I don't want to hurt him or pinch him. As you can see, I'm not restricting him at all. He's still freely moving through this water. Sometimes you just gotta rub the spot a whole bunch to get it going. Surprised he trusts me this much. Our relationship was not always this good. This has taken a lot of time. Alright, I'm gonna close this off for now and let the humidity just soak into his skin, and then maybe I'll put something in there for him to rub on. And I think that'll be it for him right now. So we'll just leave him.
Who's over here like, why did I feel my room?
POV, one of your venomous snakes keeps rattling, and your non-venomous is like, what the hell? Did you bring a venomous snake into my house? Moon said, oh, you got me fucked up. Alright, so this is the last of the animals we haven't introduced yet here on the YouTube channel. This is Hollow. He's a cinnamon ball python, so that's why he has that nice smooth back with no pattern on it, but then on the sides he kind of has these circles. He's still pretty skittish. Lots of ball pythons like to just do their own thing, but they're also the best for like handling, so they can go both ways. Oh, he also hasn't eaten in almost 3 months now, which is kind of normal because where I'm from, it's winter right now, and a lot of snakes will go off of, ball pythons specifically, will go off of food in the winter because where they're from, they have a wet season and a dry season over in Africa, and males will often during dry season go off of food so that females can bulk up before breeding. So it's all about barometric pressure. Or atmospheric pressure. We'll just edit out whichever one's wrong. But he's about 4 feet long now. And one thing about ball pythons is they all kind of have this duckbill face, and that's why they're the #1 snake in the community. Everybody thinks their face is cute.
How could you not think that's cute?
He's kind of stretched out all the way. Sit him down, see what he does. He's another one that someday I'm considering breeding with Moon. It's gonna be a long time because I want to make sure she has time to like recover. I want to give her a year off in between breeding it whenever I do start breeding her. But in the wild, I don't think there's burn balls, but in captivity, people have bred Burmese pythons and ball pythons together, and we call them burn balls. Alright, so you got Darkrai in here. Darkrai is one of those snakes that he does not like to be just picked up. He, for some reason, will get really skittish if I stick my hands in when it's been a minute since we've hung out. So he likes when I use the snake hook. I don't know why he's like that, but it just makes him feel more comfortable, so we do it for him. Hey, buddy, I'm just... really looking at my hand. It makes me nervous. You gotta understand, for a snake who's really small, the world's a big scary place. We are way bigger than them, so they're naturally sometimes afraid of us, and we just have to show them, hey, we're not a threat, just trying to help you.
It might be because I'm over him too. He doesn't...
Yeah, you can back up. Once I get him out, I'll try and get better footage, better angles. Come here, big guy.
He was like, that big scary man was standing over me.
Look how beautiful his shimmer is. When he comes out of the bath, man, there's nothing like it. I think I make him nervous when I help him shed, but at the same time, it's good for him. Because he's got to get it off. When he was a baby, he used to have this stub on his tail where all his shed would build up, and his tail almost fell off because of it. So I really have to be on top of him. I mean, thankfully with us being where we're at, the humidity's pretty good here. Brady's gonna pee on me. Oh yeah. His butt is open.
Ew.
Yep. So he's feeling a little anxious right now. So we're gonna just put him back. Get the lid. That was weird. He turned on me. Not like snakes don't turn on you, but they can turn around on you. He's shed in over the course of a couple days because he likes to really keep his handling sessions short. He's kind of very freaked out right now. So let's try to put him up high. So snakes and monitors that hang out in the trees, They tend to feel a lot safer if you are below them because they're worried about birds of prey and they're used to striking down from high up. So with us being way above him like that, this little lizard brain is like, I'm scared. You wanna come see all of his loose shed in the water? Look how big his belly scales are getting down here. One more time, we're gonna try and take him out. We're just gonna put him back in his enclosure.